Hi guys, it's Tara Reid. You're watching Joe and Marie all day, all night. YouTube family.
How you doing, guys?
Hi.
Today is Thursday, December 29th, all day.
All night.
And this is going to be our yearly movie room tour. Slash, this is the first time we're ever going to show all the electronics that we have in the house as well. Because people in videos before have asked us, what we watch our movies on, what TVs do we have.
Sound.
Yeah, so we decided we're going to show everything this year to just pretty much answer all the questions. So this is going to be our yearly movie room tour, and hopefully you enjoy it.
Try to mix it up. We had fun.
Yep. So hopefully you like it and you stick around and watch it to the end. This is our living room. This is pretty much the main TV that we use in the house. This is a 55-inch Samsung UN55S 7500P. It's 1080. It's not 4K, but it's 3D.
It's
so
3D.
That's why I really like this TV here. I love watching 3D. So our main TV is not 4K. It's a regular 1080 3D TV. We have a Vizio soundbar that I've had for years. It works great. We don't have surround sound in this house. We can't really thump it because our son sleeps. So pretty much a soundbar works great.
We don't really need it in the cozy little living room.
No. Down here is the two players that we have. The top one is a Sony Blu-ray 3D player. It's BDP S5100 that we use. That's the main one that we use. Underneath is an Emerson 4-head hi-fi stereo VHS player, and it has the DVD recorder. It is full HDMI. It upscales to 1080, and it's one beast of a VCR. I actually found it on Let Go a couple of years ago. When I looked online, the lady bought it to make some like Christmas discs for her family. She paid close to $650 for that thing.
I'm sorry.
And she wanted $100. I talked her down to $60 and she took it. I still have the box for it. And it looked brand new. I mean, she said she only used it for one day to make the discs, and that's it. You can actually take VHS and transfer it to DVD if I wanted to, and put menus and everything else. I don't. I just use it to watch VHS, and it looks great through that one. But that's what we pretty much use in here. And then over here is our players that we use for vinyl. You'd probably see it on a lot of Instagram stories. The top turntable is an Audio Technica AT-LP 60X. It's pretty much the lowest grade turntable that you can buy. When I bought it, again, I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to be into vinyl, so I went with a lower grade one just to get my foot in the door. I want one later on that has the weighted arm that I can adjust the weight. But for right now, this one works good. And Marie wasn't the greatest with putting the needle on the record, so I wanted something that you can just hit play and it automatically drops the needle for you.
Because I never had a record player.
Yep.
I still call them CDs.
And then underneath here, this I found at Savers, and it is a Sony Disc Explorer 200. This actually is, as you can see right there, let me tap the button. It's a DVD, CD player that you can actually play DVDs or CDs through it. We only use it for CDs, but it's pretty much a 200 disc changer. Right now it's like half full of CDs that we like to listen to, but we mostly listen to vinyl. But we have it when we need it.
And we do have a Christmas section.
Yep, we have a Christmas section, 4 CDs in there. Then for speakers, our speakers are right here. These are, I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong, but they're Edfors. And these are regular bookcase shelf speakers. I got them at Best Buy for, I think they were on sale for $110, and I picked them up, and they sound amazing, especially for a living room that's not that big. We really like to use it, so it works well for what we need it for. But that's pretty much our, like I said, our TV, the players that we use, and then over here, like I said, our listening station for music that we use pretty much daily. But that's everything that we have for our living room. This is our bedroom. As you can see, we have a bed in here. But this is,
have a bed.
yeah, this is pretty much the best TV that we have in the house. It's a Vizio V555J01. It's 4K. It works great. Like I said, we've had this TV about almost a year now. This is the one that we upgraded first this year. But we really like this one. It works well. Like I said, we use it mostly to watch movies. We don't really streaming family, so we never use the streaming services on here. And then this is our player, and our player is pretty much a Sony UBP-X700 4K 3D player. This is the only TV that we can actually watch 4K in. And the reason why, like I said, we use this room mostly for 4K is because for our bed, this bed is something that we upgraded this year as well, that it is fully adjustable head, foot, it has massage, the whole 9 yards. It even has, if you're Fast and the Furious, it even has underglow lights that you can see underneath. So if you want to have that underglow like a Fast and the Furious, you can have that as well. But pretty much this is where we watch most of our 4Ks, and like I said, we adjust the bed, put our feet up, and hit the massager and watch something like Maverick. That looks stunning. But yeah.
Sometimes I only get through 20 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much. But another couple other things I want to show over here. Here's some pictures that Jen Demick sent us last year of Bambi and Thumper on this side. And then on this side of the room, because this is my side, is pretty much the ones that he sent for me. That I have the Thing, I have Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then I have one over here. So let me show it a little bit closer, of a bunch of horror villains, Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy, and Leatherface. But we have those over here as well in this room. But that's pretty much everything for the living room. Sorry, not the living room.
The bedroom.
The bedroom. But we pretty much use it as a living room.
Are we sleepy already?
So this is our son's playroom. Here's where the bulk of our vinyl is that we both listen to. The top two bins are A through Z's, and then the second shelf down on the left hand side is the balance of the A through Z's. Where the blow mold is Marie's like go-to vinyls that she likes to listen to a lot. Underneath that on the left is soundtracks. On the right is Marie's, as she calls it, her good metal, all the metal that she likes to listen to. And then at the bottom is all our compilations. And then over here is pretty much our son's playroom. As you can see, he has a trampoline over here, and then where he likes to lay down and watch TV. But don't mind the mess. You know, it's right around, as you can see, Christmas time. So, but over here is his TV. We just got this one during Black Friday week. This is TCL Series 4 Roku TV. It's 4K. He pretty much just uses it, as you can see by his collection, to watch DVDs, because that's what the bulk of his collection is, mostly DVDs. He has a couple of Blu-rays, but not many.
Amazon Prime is a favorite as
Yeah.
well.
So we wanted this mostly for, as you can see, Amazon Prime, and it's wireless, so we didn't have to run cables to it from the router. So that's what he likes to watch a lot. There's a lot of things on Amazon Prime that he enjoys. So we have that over here with, like I said, the bulk of my son's collection. And like I said, this is pretty much his room. There's our tree right there. But pretty much everything that a young boy needs to play with.
Train table. Don't forget the
Yeah,
train table.
don't forget the train table. But it's pretty much everything that, you know, he enjoys is on here and on this shelf. So that's pretty much our son's room and his collection. For a player, it's over here. This, I can't see the model number on the back, but this is just a regular LG Blu-ray player. It's a 2016 model. This is something I've had for years, and it pretty much just keeps on getting bumped from room to room, and now it's in his room. And it works great for what he needs, because like I said, he doesn't really watch anything crazy. Plus, as Marie will show,
Convenience.
yeah, this is full, has a telescopic arm on it to move it around for him and everything else, so he can enjoy the TV wherever he's jumping or playing in this room. So yeah, that's pretty much our son's room. So this is the entrance for the movie room behind these bifold doors, and as you saw, it's right near our son's playroom. So Marie's gonna kick the doors open and we're gonna start the room tour. But as I always do, we're gonna start from this side. But over here is a fireplace, as you can see, and the mantle on top. Over here I have some Harry Potter wands, a bunch of different figures, different things that I found that interest me, that we collect. Right there in the back, you can see a urban legend picture signed to me and Marie from Tara Reid. Some Secret Life of Pets, some Nightmare Before Christmas, a bunch of horror stuff. Right there is a big 18-inch Michael Myers NECA. Further down, here's some pictures. This is from when we went to New Jersey. I met up with the CS crew and got a picture there. This is a recent one of us at Bull Moose with a lot of people from Massachusetts. There's us with Down to Movie.
Rick.
Us at the Video Game Movie Dome with a bunch of people.
Pam.
Us in Pittsburgh with Physical Media Man and Lewis Switcher. And then over here again in Pittsburgh with Movie Toy Collector 13, X-Teen Featurette, Lewis Switcher, and us. Underneath here is Cinema Sickness and Cinema Man when they came here years ago and we went hunting. And then just a bunch of different things that we have. Over here is a popcorn bucket from Crazy Joe that Marie won that says, Marie and Joe, keep wearing those pajamas, Crazy Joe. Underneath on the hearth, this box right here is pretty much pickups that I've gotten that I haven't filmed yet. I pretty much throw it all in here. It gives you a little sneak peek of different things that are coming up on the channel. These two boxes right here are possible it doesn't make the shelves.
I've been watching a lot of Christmas. I'm a little backed up.
Yep, so the box on the left is stuff that we both want to watch. The box on the right is stuff that Marie wants to watch. Another 4K player right there. And then we have 4 diaper boxes full of titles that are all up for sale. that we have to get rid of, from stuff that it doesn't make the shelf or stuff that we've upgraded. Over here is a small CD collection that we have of, and pretty much all of those are empty because they're in our 200 disc player. Above this door, I have a Benson's Animal Farm pendant right there. Autographed picture of Nicholas Sparks, the notebook that Marie got me for my birthday years ago, and then a picture of Jack Skellington. Underneath is a door for a closet that I keep stuff if I'm ever going to do a giveaway, stuff for packing, just a bunch of different things in there. And almost 6 other boxes of It Doesn't Make the Shelf titles are in there after Marie finished those. But here is pretty much a poster board of all the first notes that we ever got, from Down to Movie, Absolute Sublime, Mike Hatfield, Extine Featurette, just a bunch of people. And then we have a bunch of stickers on it as well that we put throughout the years. And then here's pretty much where the collection starts. But up here, I'll show across that up top is pretty much where we keep a lot of TV shows and a lot of big box sets that I keep them pretty much all along the top.
Starting with numbers.
Yeah, but I pretty much just throw them all up there just so I have a place to put them. Just because some of these are pretty bulky. And like I said, a lot of the TV shows, I don't watch a lot of them. And I just keep them all along the top. And then right at the end is pretty much all of Marie's Bambi pops.
And that is the complete collection. That's all the pops that Bambi has put out.
Yeah, so Marie has all those up top.
I mean,
but we
that are put out for Bambi.
Have everything along the top right there. So we keep all that pretty much on the top because, like I said, the top is, if we pull anything down TV show wise to watch, it's going to be off the shelf for a while till we go through it and watch all the discs. So since we don't really go through that many of them, we just keep them up top so they're out of the way. Next is pretty much all of our bookcases, and as you can see on this back wall we have 8 different ones, and we'll start with the first one. First one is pretty much all of our like major boutiques that we keep. The top shelf is pretty much Arrow box sets, then collector sets, steel books, and then regular Amore cases all the way down to the next shelf. Then Arrow Academy. Underneath that is Vinegar Syndrome box sets, Vinegar Syndrome with slips, more Vinegar Syndrome with slips, then Vinegar Syndromes with no slips. Underneath that is the balance of Vinegar Syndrome, then the Lindsay Baker Severin set. After that is Severins with slips, Severins with no slips, then the beginning of Criterions. Then we have our Before trilogy right there, and then it goes down another shelf to Criterions. We don't have a big Criterion section, but that's all the Blu-ray ones. Then to DVD Criterions. Then after that is Scream Factories with slips. Then down here is more Scream Factories with slips, without slips, and Shout Selects with slips, steel books. Then underneath is more Shout Selects. Then it's Kinos with slips, Kinos without slips. And then all the way at the top is the balance of our Kinos with no slips on Blu-ray, then DVD. Then right at the end is like special edition Kinos. That is pretty much the Mario Bava collection. And the last one, I forgot what this one is. This is a Kino Classics that we have right at the end.
It's a Kino!
And then I keep empty shelves just for the boutiques. Because the boutiques, I don't like moving them around throughout all the shelves when I'm putting stuff away and get them damaged. So because I don't buy as many boutiques as I buy regular titles, I'd rather have them right at the beginning so they don't get moved as much.
Oh, spoiler, it didn't make the shelf,
Yep, we'll get to that.
that stack.
But this is an empty shelf that I just keep some collector's editions. I have my 30 Days a Night DVD Blood Steelbook that I got from the UK that Movies with Ryan helped me get. Then every single edition of Grease on DVD of the jacket sets. And then right here is this month, It Doesn't Make the Shelf that we're going to be filming, so we have them right there. Then right after that, that's the beginning of our collection. And the way the collection goes is we have everything alphabetical, but not alphabetized. So that's the beginning of our numbers. And then our numbers go down here, then go into A's, and go to the end to the B's. And
Each
then,
letter.
yeah, each letter right here, we have little cards to have where the beginning of each of the alphabet goes, and they go out throughout the whole collection. But also in here, the way we have it set up, and I'll show you on the A's, the way we have, here's the little card. The way our collection goes is we have our steelbooks first, then it goes into our DVDs with slips, then snapper cases, then DVDs with no slips, all the way down to more DVDs. Then it goes into Blu-rays right there, that we have the Blu-ray like box sets that we have, the bigger ones. Then into Blu-rays with slips, Blu-rays with no slips, more Blu-rays with no slips, and then it ends into 4Ks and any collector sets. And then there's the beginning of the B's, and then it just starts over. There's all our steel books, and then it goes into our DVDs with slips. We have it that way for two reasons. One, it's easier for us to find things, and because I like doing the movie collection battles, when we're looking for things, it's easier to find them. If I'm looking for a steelbook or I'm looking for a 4K, I know where they're at depending throughout the collection. But our collection goes all the way down to the end over here to our 7th bookcase. Our 7th bookcase pretty much is the beginning, well, not the beginning, but our L's, the end of our L's where the Blu-rays are. It goes all the way down, and it ends at the bottom, and then the bottom is the O's for Blu-rays. But also on the shelves we have some candles that we have. There's a Terrifier, a Sam, and a Bride of Frankenstein. Over here we have some mini slips that we have from Vinegar Syndrome that have pins inside. A little Joe and Marie sign that we never have it lit up, but it's always behind us. Here's a Bambi and a Thumper that Marie recently got for Christmas.
A Heffalump.
A Heffalump that James Bear found for us with the Heffalump movie in the back. And then a little gnome for the holidays because we were just filming for Christmas. So
We never have our light on
yeah, I said that.
because of the glass.
But our last bookcase over here on the back wall is all of my Blu-ray 3Ds. And these are fully alphabetical. They start here and they go all the way down to the end down there. This bookcase is pretty much all the way full. I have right around 600 and change, but that's pretty much all our 3Ds. And then on my 3D shelf, I have a Gizmo with the 3D glasses, and then I have a Gremlin.
Because you needed those.
Yeah, with the 3D glasses right there. And then over here on this wall, we have some cold casts that I found at a yard sale. I picked those up. Then, because again, I love 3D, I got that from Cinema Sickness. And it's pretty much the M&Ms with the 3D glasses, the dispensers. And then on each side, we have the Movie Hoarders documentary, one sealed, one not sealed, that we were in. Then our next shelf is some of my favorite sets that I have. I have two Vinegar Syndrome Rad 4Ks with slips. One is open, one is not. Then this is the Ring Blu-ray, still sealed with the lenticular slipcover. Then next to that is a Rad Steelbook. And then Into the Deep, that's over here. And that is, I got that from Movie and Toy Collector. And that's pretty much 47 meters down when they first released it, that it was taken off the shelves and then released on Blu-ray after. But that's that right there.
That's a hard one to see.
Yeah. Then underneath here is all of Marie's Studio Ghibli steelbooks. She has a complete collection of them right now. She has every single one. All the ones up to here are all opened and watched. Then right at the end, all of these are still sealed, and she hasn't watched those yet. And then A Spirited Away, that's sealed, but in a case, just because we watched it when we first started collecting of them with slip covers.
I was going to collect the Blu-rays with the slips, but we got a couple gifts in of the steelbooks, and I had more steelbooks than I had slips, so
we just started collecting. We just started collecting the steelbooks. So Movie Hunter would be proud of us. But here's a couple of Bambi figures that are hanging that Miranda sent us. There's one right there and then one right there. Then she has a little pin board right here of Gizmo, Bambi, and another Bambi. Right here is pretty much the gem in my collection. This is a life-size Dobby that Movie Hunter sent us, I think 2 years ago now, as a gift. And I love this thing. It's pretty much never leaving my sight. And there's the note that he sent us with it, with a sock. If you've ever seen Harry Potter, you know the sock.
A clean
and
sock.
what it's there for. This is Marie's Bambi collection. And it goes pretty much along the top. We have some steel books, we have a vinyl in the back, a bunch of laser discs that are pretty much stacked behind each other. As you can see right here, there's multiple ones. It's just easier to put them all in here, you know, in those trays like that. A couple of Bambi pins. And then down here is pretty much a bunch of the collector ones that she likes. These are all pretty much sealed. And then down here is just a bunch more Bambis that she has. Then we go into the VHS, the Beta, clamshells. Pretty much all of them are sealed. Underneath that we have some big box sets, some different ones that we have throughout, a couple more Bambis right at the end. But that's pretty much all of Marie's Bambis. As you can see, there's big collector sets in the back as well on that shelf. On this shelf over here is a D23 plush that Geriatric sent Marie. In the back of it is some long boxes. The Bambi storybook, that's a DMC exclusive, and the Wonder Years locker set that's still sealed that Movie Hunter sent Marie as a gift last year. Underneath that is pretty much a bunch of box sets that we have. Some DVD box sets, some Blu-ray box sets that all sit on these shelves over here. Some more Arrow box sets that are not on the Arrow shelf. Some bigger box sets down here. There is my Sleepaway Camp Red Cross that I like, that's out of print. And behind that is some more tin sets. This bookcase right here is pretty much our animated section of movies that my son can watch. I keep them separate so he can watch them. And he just comes in here if he wants anything that's not on his shelf. But we keep all of those separated for him to watch. I'm not a big animated guy, so I don't really have a big collection. On top of that is my Deadpool 2 Mantalab that's still sealed. I love the Precious Moments one, my Electro head, and my 4K Ghostbusters set. Above that is a little Luke and Vader light switch, and then some pictures of Return of the Living Dead and When the Stranger Calls. Above that is the Ip Man 4K box set, and the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit 4K set. Above that is the Straight Edge Kegger poster, autographed by the director and 3 of the members from that movie. Over here is a Turbo Man that we have, and the Mystery Machine with a couple of figures. On the side over here, we have some cards that came on DVDs or Blu-rays of different cards that I like, so I put them up here. Let me shut this light off so you can see over here. But the top is pretty much some box sets in my Harry Potter 4K Steelbook set. A bunch of clamshells, mostly Mary-Kate and Ashley ones for Marie. Underneath here is some more box sets, Dutch on VHS, some Fraggle Rock, some more TV box sets, some more VHS, some Velveteen Rabbit, and a couple of different ones. Underneath that is some Disney lithographs, our IMAX 3D glasses from when we saw Alita, and some other 3D glasses. Underneath here, we move Superman, is more VHS that we have, some more VHS, and then right here, these are all Arrow screeners that I have. Here's one of them, I'll show you, but no, that's not one. Well, yeah, it is. I have a couple of screeners. These are a bunch of screeners, but here's one for Women in Trouble. That's a regular screener. And then this one is one for Arrow. This is for Black Mama, White Mama on Blu-ray. Everything right here in this one corner is all pretty much screener copies that I've gotten from different people. Underneath on the last shelf is Disney treasure sets that I have, and then pretty much the Coffin blood set that was found at Dollar Tree, and then the 30 for 30 set. And then in this corner we have a Superman that Movie Hunter sent for my son, but I keep it in here just so it looks cooler. Over here is a little cart that I have that I use when I film movies. They all go on this cart now, and it's easier for me to put stuff away. This is some stuff that has to be put away in the collection, but it's all stickered up, as you can see. I have stickers, not on that side, but on this side right there, some vinyl stickers from different people on Whatnot. And then I got some stickers on this side, but I have all those stickers. I got some Bin Buster stickers at the bottom, but we use this cart pretty much to put movies away. It makes it a lot easier. On the bottom I have a little thing to hold the movies when I put my Instagram posts, and then a bunch of turkey bags for steelbooks when I buy them. I keep those on the bottom shelf. But after that, over here is pretty much our next wall. And this starts over here is the end of our O's, and then goes across all the way, and that's pretty much P's. And then they just keep on going pretty much all the way down, as you can see, from here all the way down to the bottom. And that ends at the bottom with W's. And then when you go over to this wall, don't mind all the lights in the way, but right at the top is more W's, and then it goes down the shelf to more W's, X's, Y's, Z's, and then right here at Zombieland Double Tap is the last regular, like Amaray. After that is pretty much all our multi-packs that we keep at the end of the collection. That's regular 2 movie ones that we have, then 3 movie ones, all on DVD. As you can see right there. And they go across the 4 movie ones, then 5, and so on as the numbers go up higher and higher. To the end right there, A Nightmare Fuel, that's 20. And I keep the Stephen King one right at the end. Then after that, it's all our Blu-ray multi-sets. That same thing, it starts with low numbers and works its way up. And then they go right to there, to 4 movie sets. We don't have many of those. After that is our Scooby-Doos that we have right here. Anything for Scooby-Doo. Then right underneath that is our Hallmark collection. And pretty much all the Hallmarks that we have, all on this shelf. They go all the way across, and they keep on going all the way to The Good Witch. That's right at the end.
Good Witch is a great show, by the way.
Yep. After that, over here is the beginning of our Disney shelf. That our Disneys go all the way across. And these, they're in somewhat alphabetical order, but they're multi-format. Yes. However, we have them. They go to there. Then there's more Disney down here. And Disneys keep on going across. And then more Disney. And more Disney. And then all of our DMC exclusives are at the end. After that is our Christmas section. Now these are anything that's not Hallmark but Christmas. So our Lifetimes are in here as well. But our Christmas goes all the way across. And they keep going all the way across to there.
Anything that we consider Christmas.
Yep. Then under here, more Christmas. And keep on going across to more Christmas and more Christmas. To the end right there at the Lifetime 50 movie set. Underneath there, only on this side, I have a couple of more box sets. I have a Free Willy box set, some National Geographic ones, a Rocky DVD set, a Hollywood Cinema set, and then a Tracy and Hepburn set that I have at the bottom. And then over here we have a Batman that came with the Superman from Movie Hunter for our son. But again, we keep that in here. On this wall over here, I have a little Vinegar Syndrome sign, a plushy Dreadful sign for something I bought Marie. On this wall, we have a little Bambi VHS keychain, a Blockbuster one. Those we came from Movie Chatter. The infamous Man Thong that came from Mike Hatfield. A Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine, a Speed Buggy we have there in the little Disney Movie Club card. Then up here is pictures of my son, pretty much the first year he was born, of him with different outfits with different movies next to him that we did. And we have them on the top up here that I keep.
I had fun doing those.
Yeah, but we have all of those up there. Then we come over to this side. On this side, this is pretty much the middle of the room, as you can see. But over here is a dual cube of vinyl. Now this year is something different that I started collecting vinyl. But in this cube right here is pretty much metal, punk, and rap that Marie does not like. So anything that's thrash metal, death metal, deathcore, metalcore, punk, early punk, heavier rap like Public Enemy and all that is all in here.
It's not my go-to, but I'll listen to it.
Yeah,
so
but
it's in here.
We keep that there. Then right here is, I have this little Crosby box. As you can see, there's 2 vinyls in it. But as vinyls come in, before I scan them or anything, they go into this bin. and that's where I first put them. And then every weekend I take them, I scan them into Discogs, and then they go on the shelf to be filmed for a video. These two are already, well, the first one has not been filmed, but it's already scanned, but we listened to it. So I have to bag it and put it away. And then this one we filmed, we listened to right before we filmed this video. So that one, same thing, has to be bagged. That one we already showed.
That's an awesome record.
In a video. And then we have a little table right here with a little drawer that has scissors, different things, headphones, all different things that we need for videos. This is our couch that we pretty much sit on, and the little table that I always lean my arm on where we film our videos. Over here is a little table that I use to clean vinyl, as well as Marie uses it for It Doesn't Make the Shelf videos to put her notebook on when she's filming. And then over here we have this bookcase right here. This is a 4-cube. Over here is the first turntable that I bought. I got this on Shop Goodwill for $13. Pretty much almost brand new in the box. That we use it. It's a 6-in-1 Victrola that has pretty much a turntable, AM, FM, CD, and then on this side over here, it has 4 cassettes. But pretty much I only use it for vinyl. And I come in here and I listen to my heavier music when I'm putting stuff away. I like to listen to music and do that. Underneath here, all of this vinyl is vinyl I have not filmed yet. I have not shown on videos.
Except this one.
Except for this one. And it's pretty much stuff that I've bought in and I have not shown on any video yet. They're pretty much cataloged in Discogs, but that's about as far as it's gotten.
So we got plenty of content of that coming too.
Yeah, so pretty much I have months worth of vinyl videos to show you because I have all this and I always have stuff coming in. Down there on the floor is some more vinyl that I have that is off the side that I haven't filmed. On top over here is something that Cindy sent me, that I have over here. Chainsaw Beats Rock, Paper, Scissors. And then this is my Metallica and Just For All Deluxe box set.
Love it.
And then over here, this one is going to be hard to see. But on the top I have my Avengers Best Buy lenticular box set that lights up. And then I have my Avengers Endgame box set right next to it that lights up as well. I wanted that. The one that Marie just lit up, the Endgame one, that one is Steelbook and 3D. And this one is 3D as well. So I got that one from Zabby. But over here on this bookcase, I have another bookcase facing the opposite direction. And this one is just a hodgepodge. At the top shelf, I have a bunch of pins and stickers that I have to get a pin board, and stickers that I haven't put up somewhere yet. I have them all here. Underneath that is pretty much every single Horror Pack limited edition that they ever released is all down here. I have every single one of them since day one that I keep on this shelf over here.
I think it's 1 to 79.
79. I have number 80, but I haven't showed it on film yet. And then down here is 7-inch vinyls that I have that I keep on the bottom shelf all the way in the corner that I've already filmed and shown, but I keep them over here on this shelf. But that's pretty much against the back bookcases next to the couch. But that's everything for that right there. Anything else that I haven't shown in here? I think that's about it.
You do have a one-of-a-kind 3D sign.
Yeah, I showed the 3D sign. I got that from Lewis Switcher as a gift. But I have that. I have a nice little bubble, the popcorn cotton candy gun from Killer Clowns up there. But this is pretty much our movie room. Like I said, it's, you know, just a big 10 pounds of S in one room and constantly trying to make room for different things in here, and like I said, now collecting vinyl, having room for all of that, as well as all the movies that I collect. So we keep all of that in here throughout, you know, the collecting, but it's pretty much an ebb and flow of constantly stuff coming in, stuff coming out of different things as, you know, we upgrade, or things that we watch that we don't really like. So we're constantly changing this room around all the time. Like I said, we always have stuff coming in, like Clerks 3 or the Terrifier 2 Steelbook, and always have stuff that's constantly coming out and stuff that's ready for sale that we're constantly getting rid of. So
we got rid of a towel underneath the door, and we got a Spider-Man draft protector this time.
A little Spider-Man draft protector on the floor, because Marie likes to show the weird stuff, but that's how we roll. And like I said, it's just a constant hodgepodge of different things.
Shout out to Maverick and Lola.
Yeah.
On the couch.
Maverick and Lola, that's in all of our videos. Pretty much, as you can see here as I blind you, that's the spotlights that we use for when we film. And then we have this lamp right here that we use to pretty much light up our faces, and that little one to light up the title or the vinyl that we're showing. But that's pretty much everything in this movie room. Just, like I said, a bunch of different things that is piled in here. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, you know, leave it down in the comments below. I'll answer everybody's questions. Or, you know, if you don't like how we do something, let us know how you do it.
Or if you have an idea.
Yeah.
And we have one light switch that controls each of these little spotlights.
Yep. But that is pretty much everything that we have in here. Just a big pile of goodness. And vinyl. So that was our movie room tour. And pretty much a glimpse at our house of all the electronics that we use for different things, or for different people in the house.
Movie room tour / cribs.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Sort of, kind of.
No.
But like I said, this year there was a lot of different things. We upgraded 2 different TVs. We upgraded players. I started collecting vinyl this year.
3 more shelves went in this room?
Yeah.
Or one out there?
Yeah, we had to add shelves in other rooms, add shelves in here. Like I said, I started collecting vinyl, small shelves that we added on the wall to put more collector sets. So, like I said, there was a lot of changes this year.
No more bed?
No bed this year in here. Like I said, it was a lot of changes, a lot of money spent.
Carpet?
But, yeah, a couple carpets, all that good stuff. But we wanted to show everything, and hopefully you enjoyed it and you watched it to the end. If you have any questions about anything that I showed, or any questions about the electronics that we have, any questions about
how we organize,
or, you know, what we collect, you know, the bookcases I use, if you're interested in any of that, or anything about the players that I use, or the speakers, or the TVs, what we think of them, this, that, and the other thing, leave it all down below. I'll answer any question that is asked down there. So, like I said, you know, hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you have questions, or, you know, you just want to leave a comment, and hopefully you enjoy everything.
And just an afterthought, the wall of movies, what we look at while we're filming, Joe made those with 2x4s and screws, so he customized it so he could maximize the space.
Yeah. But, like I said, if anybody's curious about anything that I've done, or what we do in this room, or even throughout the house with different things that we have, like I said, leave a comment down below.
How do you separate your movies?
Yeah.
Or if you like Our Way, or...
Oh, you do it totally different.
And yes, our steelbooks are turkey bagged.
Yep. But if you like this video, hit the like button.
You know it. Oops.
If you didn't like it, videos before and after. If you want to subscribe to us, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. We'll have more videos for you. If you want to leave a comment down below about everything that we already talked about, start typing away.
Maybe you had to watch this video in 2 or 3 parts.
Yeah.
Hey, that's fine.
That's fine too. But until next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.